What is up, YouTube? Obviously, you can see by the title, as usually you can, that we're going to start part 2 of the two-part series kind of thing I'm trying to do for y'all to starting a YouTube channel. What you're going to do, if you haven't seen the last one, click right here, but wait till the end of the video. It'll be right here, and it'll be in the description if need be. It actually might be at the end of this video too, so try to make it to there. If you haven't made it to this far yet, or along the lines of a sub or a like, smash them now. If you want to distinguish that come the end, well, stick around, and then if you're satisfied with the content that I'm giving you, smash the like button, for real. It helps me out. I'm almost at the 700 mark. I'm so close. I'd love to have you. I'd love to interact with you. Just consider. Nonetheless, let's get into this. So what we're going to do on this one is basically we're going to get into some little deeper settings on some things, opposed to just uploading a video and just expect it just to blow up and you're the next Jet Desert Fox, you're the next Peter McKinnon, the next Demolition Ranch kind of characters on YouTube. It's not going to work like that so much. But what we're going to go through will help your algorithm and should improve some things as long as you're putting some effort into the content that you're trying to put out there. So without any further ado, let's try to get into this. But let's get the intro first. So what we have here on this screen is the YouTube Studio. This is where you're going to do a lot of the necessities of what you're going to do. It's going to give it a layout to your whole channel. It's a place where you're going to go to change some things, edit some things, anything along them lines. Obviously, this is done on a desktop or / laptop. You can do these sorts of things on your phone with the app. It's called YouTube Studio. So you can do some of these things, but don't expect to be doing all of them on your phone. If you want to get a little bit deeper, you're going to have to go open a web browser opposed to the app. But nonetheless, what we're going to focus on mostly is the left-hand side of the screen. And you have a few different things here. You have the dashboard, you have content, playlists, analytics, comments, subtitles, copyrights, monetization, customization, audio library settings, and send feedback. But what we're going to worry about is only a couple of these tabs. Not all of them are necessarily relevant to us all at the moment. But the best one that I would say start with is getting your channel would be the customization. And when you come into this customization, what it's going to give you is 3 different tabs here. You're going to have layout, branding, and basic info. So these things right here, so when you see a YouTube channel start, normally you may see like an intro video or something that they have, sponsored out. That's what it does with my videos too. So I put my most recent videos onto there. So when you open my main page, the first one to play for you is my most recent one. And you'll just come to this tab, hit options, and change video, remove video, put it up there. And obviously for featured videos for returning subscribers, same video. This is where you're going to put, you can give a shout out to other channels, some featured channels. I got a few here, some other featured channels. Your most, some uploads. You can move these tabs around if need be, if you want to stack them a little bit different. Popular videos, your shorts, things like that. But this is going to kind of give it just a layout to your main page. But we're going to get a little bit more into that. That's just going to kind of give you a layout to what your page is going to look like. You want it to be attractive looking in a sense, not all scrambled and misguided. You want to put some effort into it. When you come over to branding, this is where you can change your profile picture. I suggest that you use a fairly good one. It is going to need a certain size, a 4 megabyte or less, or use a PNG if need be. But this is where you can change this. And your banner. So this banner, alright, this has to be a certain size. So you can't just take any picture normally and put it on here. I'm going to post a video right here. But again, wait to the end of the video to see this on how to make a YouTube banner using Photoshop. So in this one, watermark. What is a watermark? Well, a watermark is what you see down in the bottom left hand of the screen. You see that little thing that says YouTube? If you scroll your finger on it or push it on a mouse on it or anything along them lines, it lets you go ahead and kind of give a subscription to the channel. If you haven't done so, consider. But it's kind of like a short to the video there. Now you can upload certain ones, but when you do, make sure you don't get copyright on it. But you can search some on Google and stuff like that. You can have it at the end of your video, custom time, start time, or anything like that, or the entire video. Mine, it's still there. Mine, I have it on entire video. I find that best. It's just kind of like a little reminder. Or when you do little things like this, to kind of give a little reminder. So it's kind of just little things like that. The best one, the next best one to go to would probably be, your basic info. This is crucial, okay? So when we go into our description, we're going to want something at least about 115 characters. All right, not just one sentence. Put some time into it. If you want to do this channel, put some time into it. You're gonna want, what I got here. Well, not necessarily what I got, but what you will find on this channel. So when anybody clicks, what are they gonna find here? Well, in mine, you're gonna find, I'm an airsoft player, video creator out of Paducah, Kentucky. I played for a team called PBZ. Here on my channel, you can find, the podcast, blog, SpeedQB, outdoors, indoors, yada yada yada. So you're gonna have those sorts of things. You're going to want to make that. I mean, honestly, you really are. What are they looking into before they even click a video? Your links. So you can hook links up to this. You can have Instagram, Facebook, Discord, anything along them lines that you want. Any kind of links. And these are going to show up on your home page. So on your banner, it'll show up in the corner. So people will be able to go and just, find your other links to your other, platforms. Pretty simple. Emails, things like that. So let's go to the settings real quick. Now this settings is going to be actually pretty, we're going to go basic info first. So the general, we'll go to channel. So this basic info. So these right here are called tags. These are something that you're going to want pretty, irrelevant to your channel. You can just add something, say I want to add something, Ninja. I think Ninja's already on there, but boom, there we go. Ninja. So basically in the algorithm, when a video or search or anything like that somebody's looking for, these kind of words are something that can pop up and reference your channel to what they're looking for in the search bar, and it kind of hits the algorithm. These kind of things like this are important if you want your video to get seen. You're also going to want to go to upload, we'll go back to channel real quick, and advanced settings. This little button here, okay? Now granted, this video right here that you're watching, a child can watch it. It's not going to bother them any. But what you're going to want is to hit no, set this channel as not for kids. I never upload content for kids. And the mostly for this is so that people will be able to comment. Often when people have this, and it'll ask you again when you upload a video, is this made for kids? Put no. If it's not made for kids, click yes, but you will have to sacrifice your comments. But if you hit no and you keep it PG, things like that, which we should be for the most part, at least pretty settled in a PG, then click no, this channel is not made for kids, and then have people be able to actually comment on your videos. The upload defaults. Now this, I don't have a title here, obviously. I don't have an upload like default that's going to show up every time, but I do have things like in my description. So this is kind of like an overhaul, sponsors, place I'm trying to send people, kind of things along them lines. Our other team podcast, my TikTok, my Instagram, Facebook, where I get music, things like that, which I don't have to keep typing in my description every time I upload a video. Now you can have it like saved in your notes or something like that and just copy paste, put it in there, but it's almost easier just to do this and you just forget about it. Now let me point out this little bitty key, and it's so small, but it's so strong. Okay, at the top of this description, and you can do this for every time you upload a video in your description. The first 3 words in your description, not your title, not here, but in your description, what you're going to want to put is something that's relevant to your channel that you're trying to put out there. So basically, a lot of my channels that I put out, or a video that I put out, are SpeedQB related, Speedsoft related. I got coffee. I got LA Capa Customs. Things like that. These right here. Oops, I didn't need to do that. These right here are pretty kind of crucial because these are really going to find it within the algorithm as well. It's going to go off things you say in the video, your title, your description. Give YouTube the most amount of information you can for it to put your video out there, whether it's on a main page, in a suggested page on somebody. That might have been where you found this or found me, anything like that. It helps a lot. So basically after that, we're going to want to just kind of play around. Now we're going to jump back up to content real quick. And this content, This is where you can go in and edit anything. So if you have any of these issues, or now you want to go back and add a description, because if those default uploads that we were just talking about, they won't go back and automatically put into all these. So you may want to go back to any of your videos, if you have any, and do these sorts of things with the hashtags, the description, things like that. You'll have to go back in there and edit them. And it's super simple, edit. It'll literally just kind of walk you into it, be able to edit anything in there. So I can go back to my description, change my video, anything like that, or the title. You can come in and change thumbnails, add end screens, subtitles, cards, things like that. So it's really healthy to know these sorts of things. This is also where you can go into your editor. So if this is where, well, we'll get into that kind of later. That might be something else I'll talk to you about in the comments. But analytics on the videos too. So these will tell you how your video is doing. So this was most or part one to this video. So just seeing how the video is doing overall. How many hours it's kind of gaining. Watching it grow. So from when I started it to kind of where it's at now. View wise. How many subscribers this video got you. So on and so forth. So these are really crucial to kind of watch at. Your reach, who have you reached, your engagement, kind of things like that. Pay attention to these and try to study these sorts of things. I know it's a little details and stuff, but man, you want to make a YouTube channel, put in the work. But these, I think, will be pretty crucial. I think. Again, I kind of reference back to the first video when I was talking about, is this something that you really want to do? And there's more than just that upload, hit publish, so on and so forth, and it just blows up. Some people have it like that, but don't intend for that to happen. Some people have small channels at first, and then they blow up. We've seen it with people, and we're going to continuously see it. Some people just attract the attention of others. But, hey man, but if this video, like I said in the beginning of it, man, if you found anything out of this, it was helpful to you, anything along them lines, let me know. If there's anything I can do or add to this video, drop it in the comments. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you disliked it, well, hit me a dislike button. But nonetheless, though, if you enjoyed it, want to see more content like this, airsoft videos, so on and so forth, make sure you smash the subscribe button, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.